Welcome to a magical journey through 12 enchanting fairy tale castles from around the world. Join us as we explore these breathtaking architectural wonders steeped in history, mystery, and a touch of whimsy. 1. Neuschwanstein Castle, Germany. High on a rocky hill in Bavaria, there's a famous castle that looks like it's straight out of a fairy tale. It's called Neuschwanstein Castle. This castle is so special because it's the one that inspired the design of Disney's Sleeping Beauty castle. Neuschwanstein is like a dream come true, with its tall towers and pointed roofs. People from all over the world come to see it because it's like stepping into a storybook. If you ever get the chance to visit, you'll feel like you're in a magical world full of knights and princesses. Castle's interior adorned with intricate frescoes and lavish furnishings, you'll be transported back in time to the romantic era of Bavarian royalty. Every corner exudes a sense of enchantment, making Neuschwanstein Castle an unforgettable destination for anyone seeking a fairy tale experience. 2. Cinderella Castle, USA. In the heart of Walt Disney World Resort in Florida stands a magnificent castle that looks like it's been plucked from a storybook. This enchanting castle is none other than Cinderella Castle. It's a symbol of all the magic and wonder that Disney brings to people's lives. With its towering spires and shimmering turrets, Cinderella Castle is like something from a dream. People flock from far and wide to see it and take pictures in front of it. It's where dreams come true, where you can meet your favorite Disney characters and make memories that last a lifetime. As you walk through the castle's grand halls, adorned with intricate details and sparkling chandeliers, you'll feel as though you've stepped into a fairy tale. 3. Mont Saint-Michel, France. Set on a rocky island in Normandy, there's an ancient abbey that looks straight out of a fairy tale. It's called Mont Saint-Michel Abbey. Even though it's not a typical castle, it has a magical vibe that captures the imagination. With its tall spires reaching up to the sky and surrounded by swirling tides, Mont Saint-Michel Abbey is a sight to behold. Many people visit to experience its enchanting atmosphere and explore its winding streets and historic halls. It feels like stepping back in time to a world of knights and kings. If you ever visit, you'll feel like you're in your very own fairy tale adventure. As you climb the narrow pathways leading to the abbey, you'll be greeted by stunning views of the surrounding landscape, adding to the mystical aura of Mont Saint-Michel. 4. Hohenzollern Castle, Germany. Perched on Mount Hohenzollern in the Swabian Alps, there's a breathtaking fortress that's full of stories from the past. It's called Hohenzollern Castle. From its lofty position, you can see for miles around, with views that will take your breath away. This castle has been around for centuries, witnessing battles and celebrations alike. Many people come to explore its majestic halls and learn about its fascinating history. It's like stepping back in time to a world of knights and kings, where every stone has a tale to tell. If you ever visit, you'll be captivated by the beauty and charm of Hohenzollern Castle. 5. Bran Castle, Romania. High up on a cliff in Transylvania, there's a famous castle that's linked to the legend of Dracula. It's called Bran Castle. With its tall towers and rugged stone walls, it looks like something from a spooky story. Many people visit because they're fascinated by the tale of Dracula, even though he's just a character from a book. Bran Castle has a mysterious atmosphere that draws people in, making them feel like they're part of the legend. If you're brave enough to visit, you'll discover a castle that's both eerie and fascinating, with views that will take your breath away. 6. Edinburgh Castle, Scotland. Standing tall above Scotland's capital city is a famous fortress that tells the story of Scotland's history. It's called Edinburgh Castle. From its lofty position, you can see the whole city spread out below you. This castle has been around for centuries, witnessing battles and celebrations throughout the years. Many people come to explore its ancient walls and learn about the brave warriors who once lived here. It's like stepping back in time to a world of kings and queens, where every stone has a story to tell. If you ever visit, you'll be amazed by the views and the rich history of Edinburgh Castle. 7. Pels Castle, Romania. Tucked away in the Carpathian Mountains, there's a beautiful castle that's famous for its fancy decorations and stunning views. It's called Pels Castle. Inside, you'll find lavish rooms filled with fancy furniture and beautiful artwork. Outside, the castle is surrounded by lush forests and rolling hills, making it look like something from a fairy tale. Many people visit to admire its grandeur and take in the peaceful scenery. It feels like stepping into a storybook world, where every corner holds a new surprise. If you ever get the chance to visit, you'll be enchanted by the beauty of Peel's castle. 8. Château de Chambord, France. In the picturesque Loire Valley, there's a fancy castle that's known for its unique French style and big gardens. It's called Château de Chambord. With its fancy towers and fancy decorations, it looks like something out of a fairy tale. This castle has been around for a long time, and it's filled with history and stories. Many people come to explore its grand halls and stroll through its beautiful gardens. It feels like stepping back in time to a world of kings and queens, where everything is grand and elegant. If you ever visit, you'll be amazed by the beauty and charm of Château de Chambord. 9. Alcázar of Segovia, Spain. In Spain, there's a very old fortress that looks like something out of a storybook. It's called Alcázar of Segovia. With its mix of fancy Moorish and Gothic styles, it's really special. Some people say it even inspired the design of Disney's Cinderella Castle. This fortress has been standing for a long time, guarding the city of Segovia. Many visitors come to explore its towers and imagine what life was like in ancient times. It feels like stepping into a fairy tale, where knights and princesses roam the halls. If you ever visit, you'll be enchanted by the magic of Alcázar of Segovia. 10. Prague Castle, Czech Republic. Perched high above Prague is a massive castle that's really old and full of history. It's called Prague Castle. This castle is so big, it's one of the largest in the whole world. Inside you'll find all kinds of different styles of buildings that were built over many years. From fancy palaces to sturdy fortifications, there's a lot to see. Many people come to explore its grand courtyards and admire the views of the city below. It feels like stepping back in time to a world of kings and queens, where every stone has a story to tell. If you ever visit, you'll be amazed by the size and history of Prague Castle. 11. Alnwick Castle, England. In Northumberland, there's an old castle that's been in lots of movies and TV shows. It's called Alnwick Castle. You might recognize it from the Harry Potter movies. This castle has a long history with knights and battles and all sorts of exciting stories. Many people come to visit because they want to see where Harry Potter learned to fly on a broomstick. It's like stepping into the magic of the movies, where anything is possible. If you ever visit, you'll feel like you're in a scene from your favorite film. 12. Castle Howard, England. In North Yorkshire, there's a grand house that's surrounded by big gardens and filled with fancy decorations. It's called Castle Howard. This stately home has been around for a long time, and people have been coming to visit for many years. With its beautiful gardens and fancy rooms, it feels like something out of a storybook. Many visitors come to explore its halls and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. It's like stepping into a fairy tale world, where dreams come true and adventures await. If you ever visit, you'll be enchanted by the magic of Castle Howard. We hope you've been captivated by the beauty and wonder they hold. If you've enjoyed this magical adventure, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below.